I wonder if it's going to be talking about content that could be used for all of your social media channels and also your email marketing. This content could be used for podcasts as well as video making content, pictures that can be used on things like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all of those things. And of course, even on new emerging social media channels. So here to help me in our discussion today about the 7-day challenge are some people who've actually taken it before, who are joining in with us right now to tell us about what their experience has been. So here they are. This is Cheyenne Kramer and Wendy Kraft. And this is Sartre. Hello from Fitness on the Go. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. All right. So, guys, tell us about your experience. Was the 7-day challenge something that you would recommend for others, or how did it work out for you? Sartre, I see that you're nodding. What kind of experience did you have with the 7-day challenge?
7-day challenge was a great way to keep me on task for the week in terms of producing a ton of material, which I've been able to use. I've been doing a lot of postings on LinkedIn. That's where I've been targeting a lot of my social media push these days, and having everything ready in terms of what to post, and then getting engagement from clients, or potential clients rather, has it's been really beneficial. And also the working on blog topics, it's so comforting to know that I have all of these topics ready for the entire year once I'm ready to get going. So I highly recommend the 7-day challenge through CIBN.
Awesome. So you were able to put 52 weeks of content together. So you're not struggling about what to write in your blog.
No, I've got all of the topics ready and all the subtopics for throughout the week. And so for every week, and it's just, again, it's reassuring to know that once you get going, once you get the creative juices going in your head throughout that week, you start to gain a lot of confidence in terms of how much you can produce, how much of an expert you are in whatever industry that you reside in.
Awesome. That is fabulous. Okay, great. It was helpful to you. That's awesome.
Absolutely.
Cheyenne, tell me about your experience in this 7-day challenge.
Sure. I was one of those people who was constantly scratching my head going, what the heck do I post? And so what I loved about the 7-day challenge is not only the fact that I came pretty close to 700 pieces that I actually did. If I'd given it just a little more time, I would have gotten to the 700, but it was definitely 550, close to 600, somewhere in that area. So it was beneficial in that way. But I love the way you broke it down into chunks. So it was like, you got us talking about what are the things that are in our business. And then, what are the ways that you can pose questions, or you can put different pieces of information out there, and helping us to remember that things like podcasts are good for posts, and, all of these different things that, once you get focused and you can get it chunked down into those bite-sized pieces, now eating the elephant doesn't seem so difficult, and it actually became quite fun. And I will say that I've gotten a lot more engagement in different social media areas as a result of it, because I got more consistent, because I didn't have to go and scratch my head and say, what do I post? So thank you. It was very, very beneficial to me.
Awesome. We found too that people just do the hour a day in the challenge that we have, where we start at 10 a.m. MDT, and then we work on it for an hour. They typically will get 350 to the 700-ish mark, but they usually exceed it if they actually schedule out an additional hour to work on it. And I just, what you said there was absolutely true. I was talking to somebody earlier today that had been through it as well, and they had said they'd done it twice. And the first time they didn't set aside extra time, and they only got about half done. But the second time they set aside extra time, and they were able to just kill it on the second round and just do way more than 700. So that was awesome. Wendy, tell us what your experience has been with the 7-day challenge.
I'm telling you what, there's nothing like hooking up with a professional. if I were to try to do all this on my own, I would still be typing away and looking for graphics, looking for tools. But just following the coattails of Ms. Kerry George and the CIBN Connect with the whole training suite and projects like this, oh my goodness. And for example, Shannon Kramer, I've been seeing your posts all year long. I've been loving it. So there is really nothing like this. And who doesn't keep the secrets from you? Well, that would be Kerry George. So join us. Have a blast with us. It's coming up soon.
Awesome. You know, we're going to have it right away, and it's just come up. We're really excited about it. So I'll post the details underneath the video for people who want to get in on it. It's only $7 to take the 7-day challenge to create 700 pieces of social media content that you can use over and over again on all social channels. So these would be things that you could use on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, any of the major ones, as well as ones that people might not be as familiar with, the new and up and coming ones, whether you're talking about YouTube or Rumble or Telegram or any of these things. You need pictures, you need Clubhouse is another one. All these things, you need pictures, you need video, you need articles. So we cover how to create that content, and we hand hold you to get it done so that you actually leave there with an arsenal, as you've heard today, has been very, very effective for those who've been in it before. So it's coming up, and we're going to get started with that. I also want to encourage you that this is a great way, an absolutely great way to get ready for holidays, okay? Because who has been out there in that situation where, oh my goodness, all of a sudden it is time for Thanksgiving. It's time for Halloween. It's time for Christmas or New Year's or whatever the thing is. And here it is. We should have had this done months ago, and it's the week of. And we still haven't put together that email that's going out. We still haven't put together that, that promotion that should have been up on the major social sites. Everything still looks the same. We don't have anything different for the holidays. Well, this 7-day challenge will help you to actually create it in advance for the year. And you will never be stuck in that knee-jerk reaction position again. And did you guys actually learn too in the process about how to create systems that would help you do this through the year? Who'd like to speak to that? Wave at me. All right, Cheyenne, I'm going to go ahead.
Well, one of the things that it may be common knowledge to a lot of people, but just learning that there are platforms out there where you can schedule your posts. I didn't know that. So that is one of the things I've been using, one of those schedulers and putting posts together. And my God, what a great way that is to just be able to take a week's worth or 2 weeks worth or whatever and just stick it all in there, and boom, it goes. You don't have to worry about it anymore. So that was a big win for me, for sure.
Absolutely. The ability to automate is huge. And I know with business owners, there's usually two things that we're always struggling with. It's not enough time, not enough money, and trying to get everything done with constrictions on time and money, right? So being ready in advance is a huge, huge helper. Thanks, guys, for coming out today. I'm going to give everybody one last tip as we go here, because I know coming up for Social Media Bootcamp, not Social Media Bootcamp, I mean 7-day challenge. We have so many cool things going on. For the 7-day challenge, I know sometimes people are wondering about, well, how would I prepare for this? And you know what? You can show up unprepared. You can show up with nothing, and this will help you, okay? But for those people who really want to feel like they are prepared, I got a little goodie for you, okay? And this is something I think everybody here has probably experienced as well. In the 7-day challenge, I often talk about how your smartphone is smart. And how on your smartphone, you usually have on your smartphone a place to keep notes or to create a document. And when you are finding yourself standing in a lineup somewhere and you have nothing to do, you could actually be creating an article right now, or at least putting a headline to something that came up. When that customer says to you this question, they ask you this question, and it's the same question that all these customers keep asking you over and over and over again. You could pull out your phone and just record that question and maybe a couple of lines of answer to it right then when you're thinking about it, and then just save it for now. And then later, another customer brings up something. You go, yeah, that's a question people ask me all the time. And you put that one on there as well. And then you have your lineup experience where you're in the line, you got nothing to do at all. And you're like, how could I better use this time? Or you're waiting in your car, maybe for your husband to come back from the liquor store as you're waiting there. And you are thinking, okay, I could use this time right now to work on an article. So you had a couple of thoughts that popped into your head and you just record them right now. Not a whole article, just a little piece, right? But later, when you actually go to sit down to write articles or to create videos or to set up the outline for a podcast, all right, you've got all your ideas recorded into your smartphone, ready to go. And now you don't have these moments of blackout with, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I'm not sure how to begin my article writing or my podcast, or I just don't have content for next week, never mind this year, right? So this is one of the tools that we use, we talk about a lot. I hope that helps people today. Have you guys started using that kind of thing? Have you done that before? Yeah, that's pretty cool, eh? So anyone have anything you want to say in closing out now? Go ahead,
also, when you prepare in advance, you're able to strategize whom you want to work with, whom you want to partner with, whom you might want to have as a potential guest blogger, et cetera, et cetera. So it really helps you to really think in terms of like strategically where you want to work, whom you want to work with, and how you want to go about it.
I think that's beautiful and absolutely true. And a well thought out marketing plan is so much better than just winging it. That is so much better. Anybody else have any final thoughts?
Yeah, I kind of came in, wondering if I could make 2 a week and thinking, 707 days. It's like, I kind of thought I was coming in to watch you burn. I didn't know, right? But I'm telling you what, when you connect with a professional who likes to open their mouth like Kerry George, it just works. And it was so much fun. Thank you, Kerry. Looking forward to the next one.
Awesome. Glad you had fun. We're going to have a lot of fun on the next one as well. Any parting thoughts, Cheyenne?
What are you waiting for? Sign up for it.
Awesome. Okay, guys, we'll see you at the 7-day challenge. It's going to be phenomenal, and happy capitalism. We'll see you there. We'll put the links for the 7-day challenge below. And, feel free to reach out to anybody that was with us here today and ask any other questions you want. We are all open and completely vulnerable to questions. So happy capitalism. Have a great day. And we'll talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.